Hi, everybody. Glad you're with us tonight. I'm Darren Kramer.
I'm Ann Nyberg. The state's major utilities are really hard at work tonight trying to get the power back on for hundreds of thousands of you still in the dark, and they are making some progress. Right now, just about 189,000 CLMP customers remain in the dark.
That is a pretty big drop. Also, 87,000 UI customers are still in the dark. Just hours after Sandy was over, the mayor of Bridgeport was already hammering United Illuminating. Mayor Finch said the company not doing enough to get the power back on in his city, and today UI answered back.
News 8's Andy Rourke is live in News 8 Control with more. Annie?
Ann and Darren, the bickering has become very public, and Mayor Bill Finch is not backing down. He says Bridgeport is being ignored. 25,000 people in the Park City are still in the dark.
Mayor Bill Finch didn't mince words.
I don't feel we're getting our fair shake from the United Illuminating. I drive around my city, I see very few crews.
That was yesterday. Today, he doubled down.
I think their performance with critical populations is insufficient, and with critical infrastructure, it's insufficient.
He says Bridgeport isn't getting the attention it needs.
We ought to work on vulnerable populations first.
Today, the head of United Illuminating fired back.
Accusation, I guess, is the best way to characterize it, that we're discriminating against where we send the crews and discriminating against certain areas of towns. I have to assure you, none of that is occurring.
Jim Torgerson says the first 2 days were spent primarily on assessment and using their crews to make areas safe. He says that was a plan agreed to by UI and the 17 towns and cities they service. He says each town sent them 10 priority areas, and they are following that plan. Torgerson says today they had 70 crews in Bridgeport, and we did find a crew hard at work into the night on Palisades Avenue. Torgerson added that UI crews did risk their own safety to get to those 2 vulnerable substations in Bridgeport that were in danger of flooding during the height of Sandy, and they were able to de-energize them and divert a widespread catastrophe. And UI crews are now working 16-hour shifts. But Torgerson admits he has not reached out to Mayor Finch to talk to him about this controversy, though another big city mayor was quick to rush to his defense.
I think UI has been working with us, to be quite honest with you. We see what their total numbers are. I see what they're doing in the other towns. I've talked to the president of UI at least once every day. He's been completely available. The staff.
And in addition to all of that, UI says that they have reports of their crews being harassed. Apparently, people have thrown things at them and threatened them. They said, please respect the crews and let them do their job. And today, they also gave us, for the first time, a time frame. They say they expect 95% of their customers to have their power back by midnight on Monday. Live in News 8 Control, Annie Rourke, back to you.